This is gaggeldubTV tonight. Dub FX here in Cowlitz in our studio in the garden.
How I came to doing dub music?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've always liked reggae. I've always liked anything that come out of Jamaica, really. Like, you know, I love the bass lines, and I love the production and all that stuff. And I was in lots of heavy metal bands back in the day as well. And I liked the experimentation of effects over vocals. And like, I had a guitar pedal and I was playing guitar in it, and then one day I thought, I'm not a very good guitarist, and there was another guitarist who was really good, and I thought I might use the effects pedal just with the microphone. So for 5 years I was singing in a band just with the effects pedal. And that taught me a lot about sort of the effects and stuff, and dub music uses lots of delays, so naturally I like all that kind of stuff. The name Dub FX is a good example of my music because I make a dub groove and then I sing over the top. So I make the bass, it could be dub if I don't sing, and it could just be a dub grooving, but then I just add my effects and my voice over the top. That's it.
So you need a power plug when you're on the street, or you can work with a battery, or? Yeah,
so I've got basically a gel battery, which is 75 amp hours, and I connect an inverter to that, and from the inverter, thank you. From the inverter I can run these two speakers, which are 135 watts each, and all my pedals. And it lasts about 4.5 hours, and I can really get some big volumes and big bass sounds. So that's really good fun. I mean, you know, that's like a portable mobile sound system. Another cool thing is basically, I mean, the effects that I use. This is basically all I've done is I've programmed an effect pedal to do what I want it to do. So some people use a Chaos Pad for effects. Some people don't even use effects. They just use the microphone in their mouth. But Dub FX I go by the name because of the effects that I do. So in here, like, I've got my microphone going into the GT10B, and I've also got a bass synthesizer pedal which is running through the send and return. I can also control some of the parameters from my bass synthesizer with this extra EV5 pedal. And all my effects, like, I've got certain programmed sounds that manipulate the microphone to do something. So in this particular setting, it's good for talking, for singing, for making like lots of all that kind of stuff. I've got other patches that are great for beatboxing, so you can hear the difference to now. This is a different sound completely, but it's perfect for beatboxing. You get a if I do it on the other one, very different. And I mean, you know, sometimes I beatbox with that patch as well, but I prefer. I've EQ'd it and compressed it to fit in more with the mix for this setting.
To have space for the voice.
Exactly. Space for the bass, for the voice, and for the harmonies. I've got other sounds like... It's like I'm inside a church. I've also got... I've also got a different vocal setting for her because not every, you know, my voice is very different to her voice. So I've got a separate one just for her. So when she sings in it, her voice is loud enough in the mix, and different EQ and everything. And then I've got my bass sounds, and because it's a bass pedal, I can put an octave over my voice, make it sound an octave. So I make it sound an octave lower. But I can put it through preamps, EQs, distortion that are made for bass, so it then turns the octave bass, the voice sound, into a proper bass line.
Yeah, this is great.
So that's that one. I've also got... it's also made for bass in a way that when you put a bass into it, it changes the audio and turns it into digital and makes a bass synthesizer. So in this case, I can make it sound like a synth like this. So these are different sounds that I've sat on and I've worked out, and I've tried on many different sound systems all around the world, and I finally got them working so they gel together no matter what. And then all I have to do is now be creative with the sounds that I've got and record them into the loop station, just like all the other loop station people out there. So I've got a slightly different way of making my music. Everybody's got, that's the beautiful thing about the loop station, is that it's basically, it's an extension of your personality. You know, like, you put something into it, and then you can amplify your personality with the loop station, especially, and through music. So I don't think I'm a beatboxer as such. Like, I use beatboxing in my show to make the beat, but it's not. I don't classify myself as a beatboxer. I'm more just a songwriter, singer. You know, like singer-songwriter. I used to write all my songs on guitar. And then I saw, and I started, you know, I'm into Bobby McFerrin, so I like the idea of using just your voice to make a whole song. When I'm out on the street and I'm performing, a lot of people don't think that I'm making it live. They think that it's a CD. If someone thinks that it's a CD, then it's a compliment to me. I don't care. Like the people's faces when I explain it on the street, I explain every song. Okay, this is me. This is what I do. Everything you hear is made live on a spot like this. Everything you hear is made live on a spot like this. Everything you hear is made live on and I do that kind of stuff just to bring people up to speed. You know, when I get on stage, I don't really remember or think of what I did the next day, or I don't think about what I'm doing. It just comes out of me, you know. And it's just what that I think anyone who uses a loop station live and they jam with the loop station, they would feel the same way. It's like a journey. This thing takes you on a journey, and it's your own personality that's guiding the journey. We've both got a good understanding of what works well there and then, you know, in the moment. And, you know, as entertainers, that's your job. Your job is not to fulfill yourself. Yeah. Your job is to fulfill everybody else. Exactly. And obviously, if you get fulfillment out of that, then you've got 100% perfect working combination. You know, some people are very successful, but they don't like the music that they make. Yeah, there's a lot of people where there's other people that make the music they like, but nobody likes it. Yeah, yeah. But we've somehow come across an equilibrium. We really love the music we make, and a lot of people out there seem to agree. So we're very lucky. That's the truth.
Really nice.
You know, our priorities are very simple. We're simple people. We like to have good food and have good friends around us, surround ourselves with good people. The one thing that happens when the police comes, oh, you must stop, it's too loud. And I say, oh, okay, no worries, well, I'll turn it down. Yeah. And then they say, no, you must turn it off. I said, oh, no, but it's not loud. Yeah. So everybody here is enjoying it. If no one's complaining and it's soft,
why not?
Why not? And then everyone's like, yeah, come on. And then they all act all kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah. You know, a lot of the time it works, and I do that. And then as soon as they go around the corner, blah, I turn it up again. You know, like, or I slowly turn it up with each song. And then sometimes if I feel like I'm getting very tired, it's been 4 hours, and I want to stop, but I don't want to stop, I'll turn up really loud. And then eventually the police, don't let it. I was like, okay.
I'm done.
I'm done. And then, you know, like, yeah, it's a bit more epic that way, I think.
So, all the police are so polite. Let me rock the mic every night, give it Germany. All the police are so polite. Let me rock the mic every night, give it Germany. All the police are so polite. Let me rock the mic every night, give it Germany. All the police are so polite, yeah.
So, you know I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun comes down. You know I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun comes down now. You know I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun comes down. You know I'm gonna be. I wanna see the sunshine after the rain. I wanna see bluebirds flying over the mountains again, where there's a silver lining shining in the